Hello, my dear Trivium family. I really hope that you all are doing well, taking very good care of your health because health is the ultimate wealth. I really hope that you are watching my all videos and whatever tips or the hacks I'm giving you through these videos you are trying to implement in your daily life. The foods, the superfoods, their qualities, how they really help you in getting rid of certain kind of health conditions, treat your diseases, or help you in managing your weight or the fat or the fitness level better. I really hope all these tips are really helping you and you are trying your best to implement them and to adopt them in your day-to-day life. Today what we are discussing, as you can see in the title itself, that we are going to discuss about the healthy snacks which we are going to eat while being on job or somewhere out where we don't have any other option but we have to have eat some roadside or maybe some resto or hotel food. No, we are not going to discuss about the meals and how they should be managed if you are having lunch or dinner out, but we are talking mostly about the snacks in the today's video, because most of the people are having snacks while being out. If they are going out from their home very early, skipping breakfast at home, then they are trying to have their breakfast from somewhere outside. Many a times the office goers or even the college students, while returning from their offices or the colleges, or even while being in their classes or the offices itself, are eating a lot of canteen food or maybe a resto food or maybe any roadside eatery they are taking, and they are having that along with their friends or the colleagues. And often these foods might be unhealthy, or we are not really sure if they are healthy or not, whether we should be consuming them or not, and whether they would be really helpful for maintaining our health, our immunity, as well as the weight or the belly fat. So today I am going to discuss about few of such snacks which you can really help while you can really eat while being out, and they are not only going to maintain your weight or the fat levels, but they are also going to be helpful in maintaining your health and boosting your immunity. Yes, you have heard it right, it would help you in boosting your immunity as well. And what are these snacks? All these snacks have certain common features, that they have a lot of healthy carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates, not the simple carbohydrates. They have a good amount of protein in them, because protein really helps in filling up your tummy. They give you proteins give you a lot of stamina and strength, so that you can carry out all the activities after having the snack, and also they sit in your tummy for a longer time, so it takes a lot of time to get digested. And once it would take a lot of time to get digested, you don't feel hungry for a longer time. So it is very essential that they should have some amount of good protein, and they also have some amount of healthy fats as well. Now fats is important because fat is the one component which gives a lot of taste to your food, and it also gives a lot of satiety. So it is very important that whatever healthy are you eating, it should be healthy, it should be tasty, because if it is not tasty, you are not going to eat it or choose it more frequently. Also it should be satisfying, so that you feel that you have something which is really keeping your mood light and happy, and give you feeling that yes, I have eaten this, now I don't want to eat anything else, at least till I reach my home. So without any ado, let's talk about what are these fantastic snacks. So many of the people are rushing out in the morning because of the travel, because of early morning classes if you are a student, or even if you are a working professional, maybe you have to go and attend some early meeting with the client. You are rushing out of the home without having breakfast, which is not a very good practice. So I would first recommend you to please have some breakfast, specifically because you are running from pillar to post for your classes or for your the office. So have some healthy, wholesome breakfast. You can have veg poha, veg upma, which is a very great combination of complex carbs and proteins in form of peanuts, in form of the urad dal, which is going in your upma, in form of fibers, vitamins and minerals, which is going as vegetables, giving it a lot of color, and it is again going to give you a lot of satisfaction. So morning, definitely I would suggest you to have these things. If you're going for a paratha, then go for a mixed veg paratha which has a lot of vegetables. You can always customize your paratha by telling paratha wala not to put a lot of fat, lot of butter into it or cheese into it. You can also go for a chila, for dal chilas or the vegetables chilas if they are very easily available, maybe in your office canteen or maybe in some eatery. And that is also a very very great option for maintaining weight and maintaining your health. So these are mostly for the morning timings, but you can also repeat them if they are available during your evening times. Specifically, if you reach your home very late from your office or from your classes and feel very hungry during early evening or late evening timings, then you can also repeat all these snacks in your late evening timings as well. Another snack which you can really have and enjoy is veg toast cheese. What is this veg toast sandwich? I mean to say, not the cheese. So this veg toast sandwich again has a lot of vegetables, which gives you a lot of fiber, a lot of vitamins and minerals, a lot of color. It gives you a lot of satisfaction as well, and you can always opt for whole wheat bread or multigrain bread instead of going for the maida bread, refined flour bread for your sandwiches. You can also customize the amount of fat or butter or cheese which is going in your sandwiches. Now I am not saying that you entirely skip the butter or the cheese, because those are the healthy fats as well, those are healthy protein as well. You require this fat and protein not only for maintaining your health but for also looking great and young. Yes, I'm going to come up with one video where I'm going to discuss why it is very important to have cheese and butter to look young. So if you are watching me for the first time, just press the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you get the timely notification of this interesting and all the coming videos, and you get to know a lot about the food and your health and how you could maintain it in a very very simple way. Because frankly speaking, health or being healthy is a very simple thing. It's not that complicated as it seemed to be or as it made up by all the medical professionals and the entire pharma lobby. Anyways, coming back to our discussion, so control the amount of the butter or the cheese going in your veg sandwich, and the veg toast sandwich is fantastic way. Another snack, healthy snack which you can really have because it has an ideal combination of fibers, fat and proteins, and of course the complex carbs. Now the another snack which you can have is South Indian delicacies. All the South Indian delicacies have fantastic combination of protein and carbs. Now you would be very surprised that how am I recommending something which is made from the rice, because we know that the dough or the batter of the dosa or the uttapa or the idli is made up of rice. Now if you are making it at home, you can definitely substitute your rice with the dals like the moong dal, and you can make it entirely a protein snack. But here we are talking about the snacks which you are getting from outside. So these outside snacks are not that much customized, and believe me, rice is not that fattening when you are having it in a fermented form, because once it is fermented, not only it completes the entire amino acid profile, making it a complete protein in form of idli or a dosa or uttapam, but it also provides you a lot of vitamin B complex, be it vitamin B1, B2, B6, or even vitamin B12, probiotics, which is like a pandemic now, the deficiency of vitamin B12. You are getting all these minerals and vitamins from your South Indian delicacies. I would definitely suggest you not to go more for the fried stuff like the medu vada, but having idli or a dosa is perfectly fine. You can also skip the masala dosa, which comes with the potato sabji, but otherwise it is fantastic to have all the South Indian delicacies as a snack. Next is what you can have if you don't want to go for an elaborate snack, or you are on a run and just want to have something while you are transiting from one point to another, suppose in a cab or in your own four wheeler. So you can have some dry snacks like in form of roasted chana, roasted peanuts, or the dry fruits which you can also carry from your home as well. Again, all these dry snacks has very very healthy amount of fat, very healthy amount of protein, and a lot and lots of calcium, which would give you a lot of stamina, a lot of strength. It would provide you a lot of satisfaction, and it is going to stay in your tummy for a longer time, so you don't feel very hungry very often after having these particular dry snacks. So again, these particular dry snacks, though they are healthy and a very decent amount of healthy fat is present into them, but nonetheless they are fat, so don't go overboard with the amount you are having. Just don't eat more than a handful of dry fruits or a handful of peanuts. So these are the dry snacks which you can have. Apart from these, you can also have a bhel. Bhel is again a very very good option where you can customize it a lot. Suppose you can always tell your bhel wala not to put a lot of namkeen or farsan into it, and if you're craving something tangy, like a chaat, like a pani puri, then bhel is an ideal option because all the chutneys are being put into the bhel as well, but they are not as fatty as a pani puri or the chaat. And you can also make it more healthy by adding some amount of sprouts instead of having only murmura bhel, and it has a lot of vegetables in form of chopped onions, tomatoes, and the other stuff into it, which increases the fiber content as well. So it is very good snack option for all those people who really love to have tangy snacks during the evening timings. Next snack, which is very healthy, which has lot of probiotic, which is ideal combination of complex carbs, proteins, and very importantly, since the summers are approaching, they are very light on your digestion as well. They don't upset your digestive stomach as well. So these options are mostly Gujarati delicacies like the khaman or dokla, which is again a fermented form. So it is very light on your digestion. It has a lot of fiber. It has a lot of protein, and it has again a lot of vitamin B complex, specifically vitamin B12, because it's a fermented product. So they are really great. Has a lot of tanginess into them. So go for the khaman or the dhokla. Even you can go for the thepla or the khakra. So if you are again wanting to try some kind of a dry snack, khakra is a great option. You can carry it from one place to another, and many dried vegetables sometimes or the spices mix are also being mixed on the khakra to give it a more tasty flavor. And thepla is again a very freshly prepared delicacy, very healthy. Not much of the fat is required to make theplas, and you can also have these theplas in your meals as your snack. Again, a very very great option. And because it's the summer timing, and when we are out in the sun, we feel so zapped up, so drained, we want to go for some refreshing cool drink. And now most of the people know that cold drinks are not so healthy option, they have only sugar, so they opt for freshly prepared fruit juices and the shakes. Now freshly prepared fruit juices and shakes are the great option if you are looking out for the weight gain, or is on some kind of a gym diet where you want to make your body, specifically the lean people. But if you are someone who wants to lose weight, wants to stay fit or lose some kind of a belly fat, is on the fat loss diet, then instead of going for fruit juices or shakes, I would recommend you to go for fruit platter. It quenches your thirst immediately. It has a lot of proteins. It has a lot of, I'm sorry, healthy vitamins, minerals, and fibers. Because when you are making juice, even if it is a freshly prepared fruit juice, a lot of fiber along with the vitamins and mineral has been thrown out. But that doesn't happen with the fruit platter. So go for the fruit platter, a big bowl of fruit with all the seasonal fruits into it. If you want to add some tanginess to it, you can add some kind of seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds. You can also add chaat masala and give it a good tangy flavor, and you can have a fruit platter instead of going for juices or the shakes. Again, if you want to go for some kind of a liquid to quench your thirst, you are out. So instead of going for ice creams, I would definitely suggest you to go for sugarcane juice. If you are surprised that sugarcane juice is so sweet, must be laden with lots of sugars, no, as that of add from the top in your ice creams or shakes or juices. So these complex sugars take a little bit more time to get digested in your body. Along with that, it is a lot of vitamins, zinc, copper, manganese, magnesium, iron kind of a minerals which are great for your immunity and great for your detox. Do you ever wonder why sugarcane juice is being recommended to the liver patients? Because it actually flushes out all the toxins from your liver by saturating your liver with the glycogen. So all these simple sugars are being required by the liver because then it obtains energy from those sugars and performs its functions well. So sugarcane juice really helps you in detoxifying your body, in detoxifying your liver, and very importantly, if you are completely sapped up because of the dehydration as you are out into the sun, it gives you a lot of fluid. It immediately lifts up your BP, with blood pressure, which has been low, and it gives you a boost of energy because the calories are relatively easier to be released from it. So you get a lot of energy as well, and you feel great after having the sugarcane juice. Similarly, if you are a lassi fan but want to lose a weight, I would rather suggest you, instead of lassi, which is being made from high cream milk, okay, it has a lot of makhan in it or butter in it. It is slightly higher on the scale of the fat, and many people add a lot of sugar to make it more sweet as well. I would rather suggest you to go for chach. The chach has no fat or makhan in it, and it has a lot of probiotics. Always remember, when you add a lot of sugar in your lassi, though the lassi is also coming from the dahi or the milk, the probiotics or the good bacteria immediately gets killed by the loads of sugar present in the lassi. So you are not getting any probiotic benefit out of lassi. Instead, it helps to flourish the harmful bacteria in your gut. But when you are having charge, because there is no added sugar in it, instead you add a little bit of sena namak or maybe jaljeera powder or maybe chaat masala into it. So your charge replenishes all the lost electrolytes in form of sweat, as well as it helps to increase the probiotic bacteria population in your gut, which is absolutely great for your digestion. So if you have eaten something very unhealthy or high in fat or even in general, it helps you to digest your all the food which you had eaten before. There is one more very localized but very absolutely effective drink which helps in cutting fat, which act as a fat burner. I had discussed about it in one of my short as well, in one of my previous year's video as well, which is soul curry. Now this soul curry is very popular in the specific parts of India only, but you can really Google about it, how it is being made, because it is very easy to be made and you can make it anywhere. It is made from garnesia, which is amsul, And this amsul really acts as a fat cutter. It helps in decreasing a lot of fat. It's absolutely great for your digestion. And soul curry is actually made in coconut milk with garnesia to ease the process of digestion, to speeden up this process of digestion. So you can also have soul curry, which is again very very great for your digestion, for quenching your thirst, for giving you a lot of energy, but at the same time would definitely decrease your weight or the fat. And last but not the least, if you are not that hungry, just to quench your thirst, and also get a lot of immunity boost from your drink, or uh, just to have a lot of good hairs and the skin, you can go for coconut water, because coconut water has lots of vitamins and minerals and a minuscule amount of healthy fat which is coming from the coconut, which is being formed inside it. It's a very very natural and the pure source of the drink, and it really helps you in boosting your immunity. It definitely helps in stimulating your hair follicles. It really helps in um, increasing your hair volume, in increasing the hair length. It keeps your skin healthy, supple, and gives it a lot of glow. And if you're not very hungry and don't want to go for heavier drinks or a snack and just want to quench your thirst, then instead of going for any cold drinks, opt for coconut water, because it's absolutely worth it. So I really hope that you have liked all the snacks which I had discussed with you today. You can go out for these snacks, try out, and you can yourself realize that they are not at all impacting your weight loss plans, your weight loss diet, your fat loss diet, your health, your immunity in any way. And you can write to me in the comment section and let me know that how these snacks would be impacting your health, and what are the other snacks which are being available in your nearby locality, and if they are at all healthy for you, if they are advisable to be eaten if you are on a weight loss or a fat loss diet. So please mention in the comment section and let me know about your thoughts. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, because these kinds of trivia would really help you in building your health, and it's a very preventative approach, because you are basically making and preparing your body in such a way that no disease would ever come near to it, and it is in a very very natural and a tasty way. All this research I'm bringing it out to you and putting it in front of you requires a lot of effort, lot of time, lot of dedication as well. So please give a thumbs up to it, a like button, because it will definitely motivate me, and share it to the maximum people, so that more people would get to know that how they could really take care of their health without compromising on their life, be it professional life, be it their social life. I really hope to see you in the next video. Till then, take very, very good care of yourself. I'm wrapping up this right now. I'm hoping that I will meet you in the next video with the same smiling face. As I always say, keep smiling, keep dreaming. Bye bye.